Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the tail end of January. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule a tarot reading or to check out my services for human design reports and analysis is down in the description below this video. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and also Sagittarius. If you happen to be a cross watcher, please know that I do read for all 12 zodiac signs. I just get an unusual amount of downloads for Libra and Sagittarius, so I had to give these wonderful people their whole channel, a whole channel just to themselves, but I think all 12 signs are wonderful and I love reading for all of them, so all are welcome. All right, let's begin. Well, I can definitely see that the themes of Aquarius season are hitting you in your heart chakra. Aquarius is rebellious. It wants to break a glass ceiling. It wants to experience a freedom in some way. And I think that some of you might be, I don't think you're in a relationship with this person. I think that you want to be, or they want to be in a relationship with you. And for whatever reason, you can't be together. And Aquarius is like driving you to like break free, but you're resisting. What's the opposite of Aquarius? Like, I don't know, Virgo or something? You're being all Virgo about it. Yeah, I think you're trying to do the right thing, but it's very, very frustrating. I used 2 oracle decks to start and then my romance angel or a romance deck as well. I have purity, patience, and boundaries. Also surrender, frustration, and non-action. Acceptance is at the bottom of the deck, and also obsessive thinking. I want me to pull this one out. I think that you or this person are trying to maintain healthy boundaries with each other. I think that right now the relationship is very pure and there is a lot of purity. There's a clean slate. No damage has been done, is what I'm hearing in any way. No one's done anything other than be very pure of heart and action and spirit. There's a patience, there's this waiting, and boundaries are in place. It's really frustrating. There's nothing you can do but just be calm and breathe. And knowing that frustration in and of itself isn't going to open any doors for you. You've surrendered to not taking action, and so have they. But there is obsessive thinking on your end or their end. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Yeah, you don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Yeah. And I was like, all right, tell me a little more. What's your advice? Usually I use this deck in the extended readings, but they wanted me to use it right now. The love angels stepped in. They wanted to speak. It's like they feel for you right now, Libra, the angels that guide us in love. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. This came out the last time I did an extended for you guys. You can allow yourself to feel joy regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you and my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Secret admirer. Someone's hiding it. You're hiding it. They're hiding it. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I hate this term. I steer away from it. It's not that I do not believe in the twin flame concept. It's just that I think 99% of people walking around using it have no fucking idea what it really means. It is a passionate connection, but the twin flame connection is an invitation. 2 people that are complete and whole and in a really good and healthy place, when they come together and they are together, spirit and the divine invites them to have a dual mission on earth. And I don't know about you guys, but me and my partner, we're just generally satisfied to pay taxes and raise healthy, happy children. Like, this mission that you're invited to as a couple is a huge undertaking, and sometimes it involves sacrifice. It's not what everybody thinks it is. I do get the sense, though, that the 2 of you could have a mission together that excites you, that extends beyond an ordinary relationship. You could usually, if people are truly twin flames and they accept that invitation together as a couple, there's no runner chaser bullshit. There's no unhealthy toxic BS dynamic. There's nothing fantasy happening about it. Like, you don't need a tarot reading to confirm that person's your twin flame. Like, you don't need that at all. The both of you already know it. And together, you passionately pursue something. You may want to passionately pursue something similar together. You're apart from one another and you're trying to tell yourself that nothing is missing, but you're thinking about them or they're thinking about you. I think all you can do right now is close your eyes and try to be joyful and just accept the current circumstance that you're in. I suspect, actually, I can feel it because all of my lower chakras feel like solid rock and like really steady. This is a mutual energy. Y'all can't be together, can you? Well, shit. If that resonates with you, you can't be together, but you want to be, this message is for you. Overall energy of the reading is the Seven of Swords. The way you or someone is feeling is the Moon. The way you're being seen or what you're thinking about, like how you see yourself, is the Ace of Cups. What you need to know or your advice is the Empress, and the final outcome is the Four of Cups. And we are dreaming about this Aquarian Water King. God damn. Lay the King of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. Who's that? They could be an Aquarius, they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If this is your energy, Libra, you want this guy. For my ladies, you want this guy. My masculines might be sitting here like, my male Libras are like, I'm just sitting here happy, popular, motivated, and free, ready to hand my big cup of love to somebody. And I'm very mature and I'm very compassionate. I've reached a level of mastery here with emotions. And just waiting. And she's either playing duck and weave or he is. I get the sense that you both might be married to other people. You may also know his wife well. And that makes it even more complicated. So I kind of get the sense that all of the cards here I'm seeing are for Libra. Sometimes it really feels like the energy coming towards you. Sometimes it feels like all them or all you. And I'm like, this kind of feels like all them. Seven of Swords to the Moon, to the Ace of Cups, but the Empress and the Four of Cups. Okay, without clarification, I can see that some of you may be in a scenario where you're very prone to like daydreaming, fantasizing, illusion, even delusion. Things are not as they seem. You're very emotional right now. You want love in your life. I think some of you have a lot of duty and responsibility though. And I think you're trying to be happy where you are and you're keeping this to yourself, but you'd really rather be somewhere else and with someone else in particular. Because the Seven of Swords is keeping quite a bit to themselves, pretending that everything is fine too. Like you are, you just smile, maybe you flirt, but you keep your motivations and your intentions to yourself, or they have as well. Clarifying this is the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool, Aries and Pisces here. We have a feminine who is not 100% sure of how she feels and not 100% sure about how the masculine feels. She also daydreams about getting away and just taking a risk and taking a leap of faith and starting something new in her life. But she keeps all that to herself, big time. Or he or she does, like big time. They dream about it. They think about it. I think that if you interact with this person that you can't be together, there's a lot of communication that is nonverbal between the two of you. And it's cute and even like low-key flirty, but that you aren't 100% sure what the other one means by what they say or do. And I think that's intentional. And someone's keeping a lot to themselves. Because the way they feel is the Moon. Someone's feeling Moon, heavy, confused too. You do have a card of confusion here. And clarifying this is the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. I definitely see someone resisting temptation. trying to make something work, but it doesn't really make them happy, but they won't step outside of a comfort zone. They're going to behave and be reliable and dependable and predictable. And gosh, that's becoming a lot of work. Someone may have a very rich fantasy life to help them deal with the mundane aspects of life. I also think someone is trying to tell themselves they're happy when they're really not. With the moon and the Nine of Cups, someone may use drugs or alcohol to the point of maybe having an existential problem. They're self-medicating with it at this point. That's just a few of you, not all of you. I don't have the devil here. But the moon and the Nine of Cups will kind of numb out in a situation that they're kind of chained to, where they think they're doing the right thing, or they're just dealing with mundane. But you're being seen as the Ace of Cups by Spirit or this person or both. And it's like, you want this. You want this new love. Light is being shed upon it. It's like Spirit is opening your eyes, maybe opening this person's eyes. Clarifying this is the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Seven of Swords again. Karma, cause and effect. It's like, you want this. And look at how the Seven of Pentacles is looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Like, what am I doing with the best years of my life? What am I doing with my time? And when's it going to be my time? This guy always looks like he's smelling onions. Like, ugh. Thinking, waiting, thinking about fate, thinking about timing, thinking about destiny, thinking about consequences, thinking about cycles. I am hearing some of you like really think about the cycles you've played out. You don't want to play out negative cycles again, but you also don't know how to deal with this. Someone doesn't know how to deal with the way they feel. Like this Seven of Swords is all flirty and cute and snickery and, you know, someone may say or do something that they think is cute and innocent, but I don't know that you're interpreting it that way. And you're like, yeah, well, the Seven of Swords on my end is a little different. Like I'm feeling like guilty all of a sudden. Or someone may think about something here with you, but then they feel guilty about it and they can't say anything. Nobody can say anything. Or nobody will say anything. Here's what you need to know or your advice. With the Empress. That's Libra or Taurus, wife, mother, married woman, businesswoman, very creative, very grounded, very graceful, high standards. You can jump through her hoop. She'll hold it out for you. But she is a dignified person. Clarifying this is the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. For some, actually the first message I heard, I actually saw it. I didn't hear anything. I got all visuals. Some of you may go online and see this person's wife or their life and think, or they see this about you. Someone's looking at a woman on the internet here, or messages or pictures. I just saw Instagram or something like that, where it's like, they look wonderful, they look happy. I see tea parties, I see doing well, stuff like that, social engagements, money. I also think that some of you are like, you know what, I could develop this, but I also have other responsibilities. My life is pretty good the way it is. I'm hearing a lot off of this. I could literally say 10 different things about it, and that's too much. They want me to stop. I also think that some of you are about to develop something that will go really, really well for you. And someone does see you in this way too. I also hear that someone genuinely wants the best for you. Happiness, close friendships. They may also invite you to something. It may be an outdoor event. Their wife may be there. But like, I think you're trying to be happy with all the great things you have in your life. I also think that Spirit may be saying to you, look, I know you're putting this up on a pedestal, but you're already doing great right where you are. Can you just be satisfied with being friends with this person? I'm also hearing Taurus or another Libra may be involved. But it's like, like you want this person. Or they want you. I think it's mutual. There could really be something here. Yes. Someone wants a freedom and something new. They want excitement. They want this feeling of renewal, a whole new idea with a lot of growth potential. Someone may be getting married or is married to someone else. I'm also hearing traveling for like a destination wedding. A Sagittarius could be involved. The Ace of Cups, but it's like, oh yeah, someone wants the other person badly, like a moth to a flame. It's like, look, some of you are trying to be very calm, or this person's trying to be very calm. They're acting like a Sagittarius. Never let them see you sweat. But this cup of love is being shoved at the Temperance, and so is the Ace of Wands. And it's like, and ironically enough, when you look at the card of Temperance in the traditional tarot, he's balanced. This angel is trying to balance water and fire, emotions and what they're passionate about. And they have to be calm and hold still. And it's like an alchemy. No sudden moves, but they're both elements are here. But someone is very weighed down. They're very generous. But there's this new idea. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. The masculine's getting a new idea. And it's very much about himself and what he's passionately driven towards. The masculine has a new idea. Thinking about like equal give and take and what he puts work into. So this person in the environment, they showed up as a King of Wands over here, but I think the King of Wands and the King of Cups are the same guy. But I think that this person may have Sag or Leo in their chart. They could have Virgo in their chart too, and they're really rethinking their whole life. This person does want something exciting that excites them in some way, because their energy is Temperance, the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. Four of Cups is here on their end too. This could be them. Like they want more. They want something different. They may see you doing really well and now they all of a sudden really want you. You might have been the one that got away at some point, but I feel like this is the same person and I feel like you interact with them quite a bit. They think about it. Wow, do they think about it? A lot. They keep it to themselves as well. This person is being very calm, cool, and collected. They are a passionate person. They could be a visionary person. They could be a businessman. I hear that they run something. They're a leader. They're very sexy. I hear they're pretty cool. But they're not going to do anything. They're not. I wanted to know what was underneath all this. Like, what's he reserved and searching his soul about? The Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. And you know what? This over here has like, it's not that it has zero to do with you, but it's really more about him. It's more about the masculine. And there's a feminine version of this too. I mean, the feminine, we've just put the Queen of Wands here. This is a person that has like fire in their chart. It looks like they may have Leo or Sag in their chart. They may have some Virgo in their chart too, which makes them hold back. This person wants to feel instant gratification and wish fulfillment again and happiness. They want to recapture like their inner child again. Leo has this phenomenal like inner child. There's a few signs that have this wonderful playful energy that wants to be expressed. I think that this person is bored silly. I think that they want something new and passionate in their life. I think they want to experience happiness and optimism and create something that they're really proud of. They just don't know what to do here. I think they withdraw from you in this way. And I was like, all right, I pulled out the untold truth of the heart and I started with them and I said, thanks for showing me this guy, but how does this person really feel about Libra? Drifting, avoiding, heart fog, harmony, and one more fell out. I was like, that's a lot. I usually only take 2 to 4, and consequences. They're maintaining their distance at this point. They are trying to remain detached. They are avoiding feelings. With the Four of Cups and the Hermit, they are a bit avoidant. But there's this part of them, I wouldn't say that they're like, it's selfish, but they want to put the King and Queen of Wands. It's like me, myself, and I. Who am I outside of a relationship? I want to feel passionate. I want to feel good about myself. They do. But they may worry that you're a part of that when you're not supposed to be. They are very confused. They may be sending you mixed signals, or you have sent them mixed signals. There's a lot of clutter in their heart. I think that the two of you are friends. They do want peace. They do want balance. They do want friendship. They do. But they can't do anything else because there will be consequences. This person's thinking of cause and effect. They really are. They would have to deal with some kind of a consequence if they do anything other than drift at this point and avoid you. What'd you say or do? What kind of voodoo magic did you do to this person? Because you made them think and you made them feel. And I think that you inspire them in some way. I think they would have a very different kind of relationship with you than they did with whoever they're with now or someone else. There may have been a time, if this is a past person, for a few of you it might be, there may have been a time when they avoided you and they kept their options open and they put a lot of effort into something that really didn't go anywhere. And you're the one that got away. And now they look at you and they're like, whoa, she's kind of fucking amazing. And you're like, yeah, I know I am. You snooze, you lose, dude. But it's like they can't be with you now. They can't be. And I don't think you can be with them either, because the untold truth of your heart is established family, triumph, and security. So some of you have an established family right now, and then influences, dark attachments, and third parties. Yup. I'm picking up on maybe married people, or they're married, and it's like, ooh, if they're married to someone else, I'll be goddamned if I'm going to be the other man or the other woman, or this person is a third party or is an influence on you that's like not supposed to be there, but there's chemistry between the two of you. There's spark, there's passion, there's desire, and you're confused as shit. You're puzzled, you're unsettled, you're unclear. So are they. Their confusion and your heart fog. Yep. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Beauty, charming, graceful. Someone's very beautiful. Someone's very charming. There was depth to the relationship and an infatuation, and there's a spiritual connection. Yeah. I've been there. It's not easy. So it's like, yeah, like you can't be with them, that you guys can't be together. I mean, the oracle cards say it, like, just close your eyes and feel my presence. I am thinking of you. Nothing is missing. Like, we are like this great match, but this is all we can have together. I do think they secretly admire you, or you them. And you're the high priestess. That's why I feel like this is all you, because first signifying card out of the first card I dropped was high priestess, and you're showing up as the high priestess. So I feel like this is mostly you. The high priestess, you're quiet, you're not telling anybody anything. You may be trying to intuitively connect to this person. You may be thinking about it quite a bit, but saying nothing. You're also highly observant. This is also a card of purity. Like, the high priestess is, she can have a promiscuous side. She can be the wild pony that can't be caught, and men and women go crazy for a high priestess kind of person, but she is very pure and virginal almost. Like, she's trying to be good. You watch them, you wonder what they mean when they say things. You're anticipating hearing from them maybe. You also may feel like you're being watched. And then I have the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. Wanted to know who the hell that was. I'm like, okay, we've got 3 kings on the table now. 10 of Pentacles, the Hangman, and Justice. Yeah. I think that this is a person that you are with now. Some of you are married to this person. They may be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you're in a scenario where there is long-term stability. And I think that you are going to try to keep this relationship alive. I also think that you wonder if he knows about how you feel. You might be a little paranoid right now if you're married to someone else or with someone else. And the bummer of it is the Hangman and Justice. When those two cards came out, I was like, well, shit, they're stuck. This is, you have no choice but to honor your contract, radically accept. If you do anything other than try to make it work with this guy, there's going to be a consequence that you have no choice but to face. I think I'm picking up on a relationship that this is external to this relationship that you're in. You're with this person. You are trying to pour, I'm hearing breathe life into it, be romantic. Some of you are really trying to recapture something with this person. If you've been married a long time or you have a child or children, like you really want to make it work. You do. You're trying. But it's so hard for you because I think that you're bored and you'd rather be with him. Yeah, you'd rather be. And I kind of get the sense that I don't know that he would necessarily rather be with you. It's that he wants something more than he's getting right now. And he wants to feel free and sexy and powerful. I mean, the King of Wands does not want to feel like that. King or Queen of Wands, I have some fire in my chart. We don't like that. We don't. I have some Scorpio in my chart too, and some Cancer. Well, shit, the water signs will do this all day long, but not the fire signs. Well, it's not that. They understand this. They can deal with this. This Sun, Temperance, King of Wands, he doesn't want to feel like this. But he's got to search his soul and decide what he really wants here. I don't think anything is going to happen between the two of you, because they know there's going to be consequences. But I do think that they will maintain a friendship here with you. But if there has been like this, like you've accepted the scenario for how it is right now, and so have they. You're trying to be pure. They're trying to be pure. Pure of intention, pure in action, pure of heart. There's this patience. But right now, everybody's got boundaries, and it's going to be really frustrating. And at the end of January, there's not going to be any action taken. It's frustrating, non-action, and obsessive thinking. I also think that you will try very hard to make something work. You will. But they look at you and think very highly of you, I think, Libra. And if you are already married to or with someone else and you have a lot of stability, you would upset that. And I think that you don't, like those of you that resonates with, look how she's looking down at all the things that she has under her control. Not to be controlling, but like, this is your life. This is beautiful. And it's hard. Like, you'd give up a lot is what I hear. You'd give up a lot to be with this person, and they're already thinking about the consequences. You're just confused, wondering if there's a mutual attraction. I think at the very least you inspire this person, but I wouldn't say or do anything for a while. I mean, I'm always a fan of don't say anything, let them come to you. But I think you already know what's really going on here. It's just the end of the month is going to be like, because I honestly think the two of you secretly think about each other and do very much want to be together, because there's potential for a new beginning here, and it could be divinely guided, but there's guilt associated with it too, and even secrecy. They're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Oh my God, I could talk about this one forever because I've seen this a million times and I've been through it too. I feel for you guys. So if this resonates with you, I hope it helps you. I'm not going to do an extended. I want to, but they're telling me, no, it's not necessary. So just check back in a couple days and we'll see where things go, Libra. That's your message for the end of the month. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.